Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel here. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be doing a rebuild of the Cleveland Indians on MLB The Show 19. Now keep in mind guys, we have a few more months until MLB The Show 20 comes out. So I'm going to be trying to rebuild all 30 teams at least once. But essentially guys, today we are going to be essentially doing, this rebuild of the Cleveland Indians. And hopefully it will go pretty well. Now I am going to be starting in the regular season. And we're just going to be skimming straight through. But I'm going to be showing you guys the team. This is essentially the 2020 season. Taking a look at our team, we obviously still have Francisco Lindor. We have Brad Hand, Carlos Santana, Mike Clevenger, Jose Ramirez, Shane Bieber, Roberto Perez. We got Carlos Carrasco, Cesar Hernandez, the brand new signing, Domingo Santana, another brand new signing, Oliver Perez, Oscar Mercado, who is one of the top prospects in baseball. Our starting rotation outside of Clevenger, Bieber, and Carrasco is not too great. We got Zach Plesac as well as Aaron Saval. Not too great after trading Corey Kluber. The bullpen is very, very good, though. We obviously have Brad Hand as well as Perez, Adam Simber, Tyler Olson, Nick Whitgren, and then the rookie here, Emmanuel Chase. Catcher, Roberto Perez, is very, very good. You know, he's more of like, he's like a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. You know, he can... or not a jack of all trades, but he can hit for power, and he's pretty decent defensively, but in terms of hitting for contact, he's not really there. Also, Sandy Leon is there from the Boston Red Sox. First base, obviously, Carlos Santana had a breakout year in 2019, hopefully looking to keep up the same in 2020. Then at second base, we have Cesar Hernandez. He got picked up in basically he was signed out of free agency from the Phillies. I mean, he's pretty good. You know, he's a switch hitter, can play third base and shortstop, and he has good contact, good vision. You know, not the best defensively, but he does have speed, so, you know, that can help. Moving on here to third base, we have Jose Ramirez. I mean, he's still really, really good. He can get hot, but also he can get cold at some points, so hopefully he just stays hot the entire year, which is a lot to ask for, but then again, it's not too much. Moving on here at shortstop, we obviously have Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best shortstops in baseball. He is very, very good. He's great defensively, can hit for power and contact. I mean, this guy is literally everything you would want out of a shortstop. Left field, you got Domingo Santana, Tyler Naquin, and Franmil Reyes. I mean, you got Reyes. He is a very, very nice he's very, very nice. He's young, great potential, can hit for insane power. He'll be very, very good as a DH or off the bench. Naquin is kind of there for contact and defense, and then you got Santana. We can play a little bit of defense, but mostly he's there for the hitting. Center field, we have Oscar Mercado. This guy is a more defensive-minded kind of player. You know, he's better defensively as well as stealing bases, but he still could be a force in terms of contact. We also do have Delino DeShields, who we got in the Corey Kluber trade. I mean, he is really, really good in terms of defense, and also at speed. He's very, very good, but just not a great hitter. And then at right field, that's our only issue. We do have Jordan Loop now, as well as Bradley Zimmer. Zimmer's kind of there for more defense. He's currently in AAA right now. Now, what we might do is I might put Naquin, I might make him a right fielder. So that's what I'm going to do. He's going to be switching over to right field. He'll be starting there, and then I'm thinking Franmil Reyes will be a DH, depending on, you know, how it goes. But Domingo Santana is the better defensive player, and Tyler Naquin's a 76. I mean, that's decent. You know, taking a look, though, at the rotation, it's solid. You know, you got Clevenger, Bieber, and Carrasco. Bieber obviously had a great year in 2019. Clevenger is still really, really good, and then Carrasco came back from, I believe it was leukemia last year, so he'll be looking to have a very good 2020. And then Plesac and Saval are just rookies. They're just kind of finding their place. Bullpen is actually very, very solid. We do have a nice balance of lefties and righties. Obviously, we have Brad Hand, who they got from the Padres, I believe, a year or two ago, so he's still there. We got Adam Simber as well, who was with the Padres, so essentially 1 and 2 in terms of closer, and then setup is Simber and Brad Hand. Also, Oliver Perez is still there, very, very good lefty. You got Dominic Leone, who's decent. I mean, he's somewhat of a young guy, 27 years old, so he's somewhat there. Tyler Olson is a good lefty, and then also Whitgren is pretty nice as well. Our lineup will be looking like this. Well, I think I'm just going to stick with this. Cesar, then we got Mercado, then we got Lindor, Reyes, we got Santana, Oh, wow. Santana and Santana. I've never seen that. We also got Ramirez, Naquin, and Roberto Perez. And then if it's no DH, we got 3 straight switch hitters in Cesar, Ramirez, and Lindor. And then we got Reyes, Santana, both Santanas, Naquin, and Perez. And then in that case, Mercado would be sitting on the bench. But I'm actually going to switch him out. Because honestly, I don't know. I mean, I want to give Mercado some playing time 100%. You know, I do not want him to be on the bench. And... you know, yeah, so pretty much, guys, let's just go ahead and let's head into the first season of the Cleveland Indians rebuild. All right, guys, so here we go. We currently have a record of, if I believe, we have a record of 31-29. So here we go. We are at the draft. We currently possess the number 23 overall pick. Not too great, but we can, you know, we'll deal with it. You know, I mean, we're a pretty good team already. So here we go, though. We do target 2 good players. However, let's just say we're balanced at those positions. Really what we need is pitching. And right now, let me look at the ETA. So we got 2020. This guy looks pretty good. Vincent. I mean, yeah, injury risk is average, which kind of sucks, but we do need a lefty. Yeah, I think we're going to go with him. Let's go with Mason Vincent. Let's draft him really quickly with the number 23 overall pick. I think I'm only going to show like the first 3 rounds or whatever, or I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, though, moving on here. All right, so there's a shortstop right here. It looks pretty good, honestly. I mean, he's 22, but he's going to come up in 2020. We'll get him. Sean Ramos, like, why not? And then here we go. We have a competitive balance pick right here. Let's see. There's a third baseman who looks pretty good. I mean, he's got good power, good fielding. Reaction's really good. Somehow his stealing is high. I think we'll take him. Because, honestly, third base is one of those positions where I would like a lot of people at. You know, just in case if, like, Ramirez goes down. Now, let's see if we can get some bullpen in here. And, yeah, really nothing. So, right now, I mean, I don't know. We're just going to have to go to all and then just see what we got. Let's just go to accuracy. Wow. Okay, so we really just went ahead. All right, this guy actually looks very, very good. Who else? Really, I'm just looking for potential at this point. Let me actually just go at potential. I think that should be good. So 80 overall. This guy's pretty good as a closer. Cliff Crosby. I mean, he is gonna come up in 2020. Yeah, we need bullpen, so why not go ahead and draft him? And pretty much, guys, now we're just gonna get down to the nitty gritty, pretty much. And now we're just gonna be like, I don't know. We'll see. Potential. I think, you know what, let's go with this guy. Let's go with Neville. I mean, yeah, we're drafting some average injury risks, but then again, some of these guys can turn out really, really well, or we just completely whiffed in this draft. You know, either way, another third baseman, can't really take him. We'll take the starting pitcher here, Ken Rico. Why not, considering he's an 80 potential. And then let's take a look here on the last position. We're going to just go by potential really quickly. 75. This guy coming up who's decent. Let's check this first baseman. Let's go for the starting pitcher, Jason Rucker. Let's just go with him. And here we go. So the draft is over. Let's go. Let's see our draft picks. We're currently 3rd in the AL Central. We're up there, though. I mean, the White Sox are a bit ahead of us. I mean, we're basically tied with them at 3.5 games back. And then the Twins are just doing really good, which, I mean, I did expect. Here we go. Draft picks. Oh, my God. I thought we signed a 99 potential. Dang it. I thought we just signed a 99 potential, but we did really good in this draft. We actually had a very, very solid, well-balanced draft. A lot of high 80s in this draft. You know, there's 3 high 80s in the closing pitcher, the shortstop, and the starting pitcher we drafted. There's also, you know, majorly, the lowest guys are just high 70s. I mean, we didn't really get any low 70s or 60s. I mean, we really, really did good. So let's actually take a look at the lineup. Cesar Hernandez doing really good, 336 average, like to see it. 235 average for Mercado, but then again, he's not really there for hitting. He's more there for defense, so keep him in there. Lindor is doing pretty good. I like to see that. Franmil Reyes is doing pretty good as well. Santana, my goodness, having a great year. Santana, the other Santana is having a great year as well. Let's see, Jose Ramirez is having a solid year. Naquin, decent year. And then you got Roberto Perez, who's decent. Now let's take a look here at the rotation. Ooh, Clevenger with a 5 ERA. Bieber's having a stud year. Carrasco is Plesac is but Aaron Saval is actually doing very good. And also we see Brad Hand. Emmanuel Chase is solid. Whitgren. Yeah, this middle part of the bullpen is just not there. Taking a look as well, Perez is doing decent. Simber is doing awful. But then you got Brad Hand, who's doing pretty good as well. How many saves does he have on the year? He currently has 15, which is not too bad. I mean, he's on track to tie what he had last year. So, yeah, pretty good. So, guys, I will see you at the end of season number 2. Right, guys, we do finish the season at 93-69, which is enough to make the playoffs. We actually won our division, coming back for 3.5 back to win. We are facing Oakland in the ALDS. Taking a look as well, Tampa Bay and Houston. Let's just take a look at how we did. Wow, we really dominated that second half. White Sox fell off, and also the Twins really fell off. You take a look as well. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, the Athletics and the Astros, very tight race. They both make the playoffs. In the wild card here, the Astros claim the first, or what's it called? Wait. Oh, yeah, the Astros and the Rays both made the wild card. Angels were just one game out. It's got to hurt, man. The Nationals end up making the playoffs, as well as the Mets and the Braves. All right, that's very interesting. They claim both wild card spots. And then you also got the Cubs with 100 wins. Dodgers get 102 wins, second best team in the MLB. Yeah, I mean, the National League wildcard was not really close. You have the Yankees at 115 wins. Why do we even try in the American League? The Yankees are just going to destroy us. Holy good God. 22.5 games back. I mean, we had the 4th best team in the MLB, but it's like, Take a look as well, though. Cesar Hernandez led the league in triples, so batting average, Trout batted .354, 49 home runs, 145 RBIs. Am I shocked? No. Francisco Lindor came in second, though, with the .320 average. Okay, Santana finished in the top 5. Cesar Hernandez finished in the top 10. Santana also in the top 10. Hits here, you got Lindor and Cesar Hernandez back-to-back here. And I think that's it, yeah. Moving on to, yeah, it doesn't matter. Doubles, Lindor and Cesar Hernandez both finishing second and third once again. Cesar Hernandez had a pretty solid year. Triples, obviously, had Hernandez lead the league. Mercado came in at number 3. Santana came in at number 6. Ramirez came in at number 8. I mean, we hit for a lot of power. We did pretty good. Home runs here, we do not have anybody in the top 5, but Lindor just finished in the top 10 with 42 home runs. That is just insane. And he is a 98 overall. Like, goodness gracious. RBIs here, you look at that. Lindor coming in third, 137 RBIs. Overall, just an insane year. Gleyber Torres had an insane year. 56 home runs, 147 RBIs, 303 average. Good God. Franmil Reyes coming in at number 12 as well for RBIs. And I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Stolen bases. All right, Hernandez coming in at number 7. Ramirez coming in at number 9. And there we go. So 2 in the top 15. I like that. Moving on to walks here. Santana comes in at number 7. Okay, Santana comes in at number 7. Then we got Hernandez coming in at number 9. Moving on here to on-base percentage. Let's see what we got here. Hernandez in the top 5 with 396. We also got Domingo Santana in the top 10. And then Santana and Francisco Lindor coming in the top 15. Slugging percentage, you got Lindor coming in at number 5. Then you got Domingo Santana coming in at number 13. This guy was actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Very, very nice. Moving on OPS here. Lindor coming in at number 6. Domingo Santana coming in at number 10. And then, let's see, wins among starting pitchers. Shane Bieber coming in with 17. Third best in the league. And once you look at that, James Paxton and Garrett Cole get 1 and 2. Garrett Cole was just flat out insane this year. Ooh, who is that? Ryan Yarborough did pretty solid. 16 and 5 with a 2 ERA. That's actually, I rate that. Aaron Savard his rookie year with 15 wins. Moving on here to saves. Brad Hand with 45 saves. He beats his, what was it, 2018 record by a lot. I mean, he beat that by a lot, and we got nobody else here. ERA, I don't expect to have anybody up here, and we do not, which sucks. Home runs allowed. Zach Plesac, that sucks. He's number 1 in the league. Moving on to shutouts here. Shane Bieber coming in at number 7 with 2 shutouts. Then we got strikeouts. Mike Clevenger with 225 at number 6. Bieber with 208 at number 12. Complete games. Shane Bieber with 2 at number 9. That's pretty much it here. Innings pitched doesn't matter. Walks allowed. Let's see, Shane Bieber at number 3. That's a bit concerning, but really, as long as nobody else is in the top 15, I'm cool with that. You got whip Shane Bieber at number 12 with 1.21. And then, I'm not really going to do WAR. You know, I'm just not really into that. Moving on here, let's quickly check the awards. I think we got a couple. Lindor does win the Gold Glove as the AL MVP. does go to Gleyber Torres. And the National League MVP goes to Ketel Marte. All right. Making some moves here. Cy Young goes to Garrett Cole. And then the National League, it goes to Patrick Corbin. Let's see. Batting title goes to Mike Trout. And then the NL goes to Chris Bryant. Subject of trade talks. That's interesting. Reliever of the year. And the AL goes to Ken Giles. And then the NL goes to Seth Lugo. Okay. I see you. Rookie of the year goes. It's not going to be Yordan Alvarez and Pete Alonso. I mean, it's actually ironic because they both won the award this year. Anyway, though, Hank Aaron Award is Trout and Yelich. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not really going to look into it. And also, Gold Glove, Lindor did win that. And, yeah, I mean, pretty much that's it. Let's just take a look, though, at just how our roster performed overall. Hernandez did amazing. You know, I mean, not bad for Mercado, actually. I mean, not bad. He maintained a pretty good average. That's all that matters with him, considering he's not a big power hitter. Lindor had a great year. Reyes had a very, very good year. You got Santana. He had a decent year. Santana had a great year. Ramirez had a very good year. Naquin was and then Roberto Perez was as well. But not bad for a catcher. Pitching rotation, Clevenger did decent. Yeah, we really picked it up in that second half because, you know, Carrasco didn't really. He got worse. But Clevenger picked it up. Bieber kept basically the same. Savall kept basically the same. And I think maybe Plesac got a bit worse. Taking a look, Chase kind of kept it the same. Whitgreen got a bit better. Oh, by the way, I rate the mustache 100%. I mean, it's not complete, but I rate it. You got Tyler Olson did decent. Leon did decent. Oliver Perez, he did pick it up. And also Adam Simber did pick it up as well. Hand, though, on the other hand, didn't really do too great. I got you there. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, let's just head straight into the playoffs. We are playing the Oakland A's, who is a tough opponent. And yeah, so here we go. And it's going to be Oakland. And here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be doing the quick manage. So let's see what we got. And yeah, so here we go. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll do quick manage for game 1. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So here we go. We're just going to swing here. Just going to be picking the first option. All right, so we get 2 men on base. Oh, goodness. Matt Olson. All right, let's just quickly just simulate these innings. All right, we're still down 1-0. Okay, we get a run back. Oh, and then get a run back. Okay, we tie it. We're into the 10th. Into the 11th. Oh, my goodness. Matt Olson. Man, he killed us. Jake Diekman got the win in that one. We do win 5-0, 4-7, 8-1. Alrighty, boys. Okay, boys. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 5 of the ALDS. Can we make it? Can we go to the ALCS? We're probably going to be versing the freaking... We're probably going to be versing the... Oh, God, I can't even talk here. I think I want to start Bieber in this game. He's on half rest, but I have faith, man. All right, here we go. We get a run already. Strike early. I like that. 1-1. They bring it back. We do answer straight away. They answer straight away. Come on, boys. We struck first, man. Oh my God, they scored 5 runs. Are you kidding me? They scored 5 runs in the bottom. What in the world just happened? And the Athletics defeat the Nationals in the World Series. That is insane. Oh my goodness gracious, man. You gotta be kidding me. We give up 5 runs in Game 5. That hurts really badly. Let's see. Anybody big retire here? I don't think anybody big. I mean, obviously you got Pujols. I mean, that's pretty much it. Wei-Yin Chen actually does retire. Brandon Kinsler retires. Pat Venditti, the switch pitcher. Yeah, that's what he is. Anibal Sanchez and Fernando Rodney both retire. Irvin Santana does hang it up. You got Francisco Liriano. I just almost said Lindor. Let's see. Who else is big in here? John Jay does retire. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So Pujols and obviously Suzuki are the Hall of Fame inductees for this year. Taking a look here at the exclusive free agent negotiations. We're not going to mess with these 3. We're just going to mess with Oliver Perez. He had a good year. So we're going to give him an offer. He only wants 3 years. Or excuse me, 2 years. I'm cool with that. Let's just go ahead, sign him. Let's just get it done. He's very, very interested. take a look at the staff here. We're going to make some firings. So, guys, I'm actually going to fire everybody, and then I will see you in the free agency period. All right, guys, so here we go. We are in free agency. Really not much here. I mean, Dickerson actually got offered by the Marlins, which works perfectly. So, we're not going to go after Dickerson. Starling Castro should actually be on the Nationals, but we're just going to kind of leave it. I mean, to be honest, I think we actually have to wait till next year's free agency to actually make moves. Yeah, so pretty much, I mean, I don't know, like, what do we really need help with? That's, like, my question. I do not honestly think that we need help with anything on this team. I picked a good team, man. I honestly did. Because, like, what my mind process was, like, oh, let's take a team who has been kind of on the slow decline. And that's what the Indians have kind of been on. Because, I don't know, I don't think they made the playoffs this year. But honestly, we really do not need anything, to be fully honest. So we're just going to move on, and I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you in the start of the second season. All right, guys, so here we go. We are into the second official season of this rebuild, and we're actually going to get an official free agency this year. I just, have to make that clear. But, yeah, pretty much we're just, the team is just the same as last year. We really did not make any changes because I didn't feel that we needed to. But I'm kind of worried, though, because some of the teams might have really improved and we really just might have not done much. But anyway, I'm just going to see you guys at the draft. All right, guys, so here we go. Real quick, though. My record, I think we have like 10 losses or something like that. Like, we're insane this year. I thank God I didn't make any changes. So here we go, though. Let's see. We really didn't target anybody that big. We're honestly deep in every position. Biggest thing is just, yeah, pretty much getting starting pitching. I mean, this guy, Dustin Spears, looks pretty solid. We're just going to take him. I mean, honestly, I did not know that we were going to get this stacked of a team. I thought it was going to be a bit of an upwards climb, but it really wasn't. Which, it's whatever. Yeah, let's see any, like, relievers. Did we even target any relievers? We didn't even target any. Wow, okay, what about starters? I mean, we target this guy who's, I mean, actually, Frank Guilin or something like that. I mean, he doesn't look that amazing, so he's just not there. Phil looks a lot better, who I'm going to take, by the way. I'm going to take Phil, so. I mean, honestly, we don't need much in this draft, so we're just going to simulate the draft. I mean, who knows? Maybe they did better than me. Let's quickly check, though, the standings. White Sox are actually 2 games back. Okay, never mind. We had like 10 losses in, like, May, and I just completely forgot. I don't know. Anyway, here we go with our draft picks. Obviously, we didn't have that stack of draft, but Dustin Spears is a good prospect. Phil is a good prospect. We got this guy, Stephan Hernandez. He's pretty solid, 88 speed right off the bat. And then also Kenny Rosales is a pretty nice guy as well. We don't need to make any changes, so I will see you at the end of the second season. All right, guys, so actually, I didn't even update you guys on the stats and also current division update. We are currently 3.5 games ahead now of the White Sox. Taking a look, though, Cesar Hernandez having another great year. Mercado is actually having a decent year. I would like that average to be a bit higher, but he's still really good on defense. Lindor is having a great year. I don't think there's any disputing that. Franmil Reyes hitting a crap ton of home runs again. Domingo Santana just overall a stud again. Ramirez a stud again. You got Naquin. He's not doing too great. We actually got Juan Lagares on our team. Holy crap. And then finally we got Carlos Santana as well. He's there. Wait a minute. Where's our catcher? Did we really lose Roberto Perez? Oh my God, he's in Double-A. They completely demoted him. And do we even have a catcher starting? Hernan Perez is our catcher. He's our second baseman. Well, that's gonna change really quick. Yeah, he's gonna go right up to the MLB. Holy goodness. I'm sorry for what they did to you, Roberto Perez. Franmil Reyes is playing catcher. Why is Franmil Reyes playing catcher? Oh, God. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Well, that's not happening again. Cesar Hernandez was going to be playing catcher. Oh, I'm so sorry for what they did to you. I am so sorry for what they did to you, man. Goodness gracious. Creepers, man. Alright, well, that just changed immediately. My goodness gracious. All right, anyway, the rotation. Bieber is having a flat-out insane season. Clevenger's decent. Okay, Carrasco making an upgrade. I like it. Plesac, but then you got Savall is having a pretty good season. Jason Rucker not doing too great. Olsen not doing too great. Chase is doing pretty good. Oliver Perez is doing actually really good. I didn't expect that. Whitgren's not great. Simber's having a great year, and then Brad Hand's having a great year as well. 36 saves already on the year. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, man. He could have 50 plus at the end of the year. So, guys, I will see you at the end of season number 2. All right, guys. So, we are going to end the season off here at 106 and 56. We get over 100 wins. Insane. Let's take a look here. White Sox were 9 games back. They still make the playoffs. And look, moving on here. AL West, we got the Angels making the playoffs at 97 wins. Not too bad. The Rays and the White Sox made the 2 wildcard spots. Astros were 4 games out. National League East, the Mets win their division at 106 wins. You got the Braves also making the playoffs at 92 wins. You got the National League Central, the Cubs with 105 wins. They end up winning their division handedly. Then, okay, the NL West was competitive. The Dodgers don't get 100 wins. They only get 98, but they do win the division. And then the Rockies claim the 2nd National League wildcard spot. And as you said before, as I said before, Rockies and Braves both claimed those spots, but my goodness, it was not a competition in terms of the NL wildcard. Let's take a look here quickly at the league leaders. So Cesar Hernandez led the league in triples and hits, and then Bieber led the league, and Shane Bieber led the league in whip and also WAR. Taking a look at batting average, Rendon 352, 29 home runs, 119 RBIs. I do expect that. Cesar Hernandez 321 average, best for 3rd in the league. You got Santana with 9 with a 308 average coming in at number 9. Moving on here, hits, you got obviously Cesar Hernandez led the whole entire league. You got Francisco Lindor coming in at number 4. And then you got doubles here. Cesar Hernandez still finishing in the top 5 at number 3. Lindor at number 7. Ramirez at number 10. And then Mercado at number 12. That's actually a bit shocking. Triples, you got Cesar Hernandez at number 15 with 15 triples. That is flat out insane. Home runs, Eloy Jimenez with 54 home runs leading the entire league. You got Franmil Reyes coming in at number 5 with 42 homers. And then you got Lindor coming in at number 11 with 36. RBIs here, Lindor comes in at number 3. Obviously, Jimenez led the whole entire league in home runs and RBIs. You also got, oh my goodness, Jose Ramirez coming in at number 13 with 104 RBIs. Moving on here, we're going to be looking at stolen bases. Hernandez with 27, best for 7th in the league. Then you got 26 for Ramirez, best for 10th in the league. Moving on here, base on balls, we got Santana with 91. That's pretty good, best for 4th in the league. And then 13th is Cesar Hernandez, and 15th is Domingo Santana. So I like that. On base percentage here, you got Santana and Cesar Hernandez both coming in at numbers 4 and 5 respectively, and then Carlos Santana coming in at number 15. Slugging percentage here, unfortunately, none of our guys except Jose Ramirez are in the top 15. OPS here, you got Santana at number 10, Cesar Hernandez at number 13, and then Jose Ramirez at number 14. Pitcher wins here, Clevenger with 20 wins coming in at number 3. I like that. Aaron Savall finishes in the top 10 with 18 wins. Shane Bieber is actually near the bottom of the list here with 16 wins. And then moving on, to saves, Brad Hand with 51 saves comes in at number 2. Alvarado with 55 is your league leader. ERA here, Shane Bieber coming in at number 6. You got Carrasco at number 12 and Savall at number 14. Home runs allowed, we got Zach Plesac at number 9. Not too great. Savall at number 12. Shutouts here, Bieber and Carrasco both are finishing in the top 5. And that is it. Strikeouts here, we got number 3 is Shane Bieber. 8 is Clevenger. And then number 15 is Carlos Carrasco. Complete games, number 3 is Bieber, 4 is Carrasco, and then I believe that is number 13 goes to Zach Plesac. And then you got walks allowed here, Bieber at number 6, Savall at number 8. Not too great. I got you with that rhyme there. Moving on to whip here, Shane Bieber at number 1, Carrasco at number 2, Savall at number 7, And then that's it. Moving on here, pitching WAR. Also, you had Shane Bieber leading the entire league. I don't want to go over WAR, though, that in depth. Taking a look also at the awards. Lindor, for the second straight year, is your Gold Glove winner. Eloy Jimenez wins the National League MVP. And then Garrett Cole wins the Cy Young for the MVP as well. In the NL, it's Trevor Story, 47 home runs to 129 RBIs. And then the Cy Young in the National League is Yu Darvish. Oh my goodness, that's actually quite surprising, man. That's actually quite surprising. I'm not going to lie, batting title goes to Rendon and Charlie Blackmon. And then finally, reliever of the year goes to Alvarado and Craig Kimbrell. So, yeah, guys, let's quickly move right into the playoffs. We are facing the Los Angeles Angels, in the first round. And Tampa Bay does beat the White Sox in the wild card round. And now they're going to face the Yankees. And here we go. We have the Angels versus the Indians. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to the Angels. 3 goes to us. And Game 4 goes to us. We are in the ALCS. We're going to be taking on the Yankees or the Rays. And it's going to be the Rays. Wow. They dethrone the evil empire. Lose Game 1, win Game 2. Lose Game 3, win Game 4, win Game 5. And we win Game 6, baby. Oh my goodness, and it's a rematch of the 2016 World Series. Possibly went down as one of the best World Series of all time. Indians and Cubs. Keep in mind, in 2016, the Cubs snapped their 100-year World Series-less streak when they beat the Indians in a memorable Game 7. Can we beat them and end our own drought? We lose Game 1, win Game 2, lose Game 3, lose Game 4, win Game 5, and then we lose Game 6. Wow, and the Cubs get another World Series. That hurts, man. That hurts. Here we go. Retired players. Dustin Pedroia retires. Morton retires. Alex Gordon is gone. Jesse Chavez, Cole Hamels, Nick Markakis, Howie Kendrick. Just a year, well, basically a year removed from his incredible postseason. Gerard Dyson retires. Dexter Fowler, Adam Wainwright, Ricky Nolasco, Stephen Vogt, and then Ian Desmond. No Hall of Fame inductees this year. Oh, that hurts so badly, man. We are currently on 45 minutes of recording, so this might actually be shorter than the Madden rebuild I actually posted today, and also possibly my 2K rebuild. I'm not sure about that, though. Taking a look, though, Brad Hand does have an he is basically in line for a tender, which we're going to give it to him, considering he played really well. Carlos Santana, let's give him 2 years. Let's give Santana 2 years. I don't want to push the envelope, considering he is 34 years old. Hernandez is the same deal. We'll go with a 4-year deal for him, worth $46 million. And then we'll sign Nagares on a 2-year deal as like a bench bat. Same thing with Perez. He's more of like a bench guy. And then Leon, just the same. Actually, you know what? Leon, we're going to leave. Leon, we're just going to leave it be. And yeah, so I'm not going to fire anybody. We're just going to move on. My goodness, though. That must hurt for Indians fans if they somehow, some way lose to the Cubs twice. I mean, that's got to hurt, man. All right, so let's take a look at arbitration real quick. I'm actually going to get arbitration and all the tenders done, and I will see you guys. Or actually, before that, by the way, was the exclusive free agent negotiations. And now we're moving into the tenders as well as the arbitration. So I'm going to do all that, and I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, so here we go. Free agency is here, and this is interesting. Mookie is in free agency. Now, we already have a negotiation going on with Cesar Hernandez. Really, though, we're going to get him back, but we need to improve in right field. Do we go for it, man? Do we go for it? We need to improve in the outfield. Well, actually, I don't even know if we need to do that. You know what, man? We're going to sacrifice the draft pick. We're going all out here. Mookie Betts is going to get a hefty, and I mean hefty, amount of money from us. $155. Go ahead. Set it in stone. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, my God. He actually signed. We got Mookie Betts. Oh, my God. We actually got Mookie Betts. No freaking way. Oh, we actually got Mookie. We actually got Mookie Betts. Oh my God. Mookie Betts and Lindor on the same team. Are you mad? 2 99s and a 97. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, how does he not have a contract? He doesn't want to freaking accept. I hate that. Philly's got Stroman. Oh no, we can't sign it, Cesar. Oh no, we can't sign him. The Phillies want him back. This is the toughie, man. The Phillies want him back. Do we want to just go with maybe VR? I mean, he's a year younger. Let's try to get him on a 1-year rental for $9 million. Let's just see if we can do that. I mean, if we can't do that, then we're kind of screwed. Let's see, 40-man rosters. We have really nothing. Oh my God, we actually got Mookie. Phillies got Cesar back. That is an interesting move. We actually do get VR, so that's actually good. We have him for the 1 year. I'm cool with that, to be honest. So, we're done in free agency. But if you take a look, rotation. Bieber, Clevenger, Carrasco, Savall, Plesac, possibly Rucker. Possibly we can do him. Relievers, Simber, Chase, Whitgren, Hoyt, Perez. Then we got Brad Hand as well as Phil Maton. Catcher, Roberto Perez. Not great, but we'll work on it. Boom, he's going to go straight to the MLB. First base, Carlos Santana. Second base, Jonathan VR. Third base, Jose Ramirez. Shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Left field, Franmil Reyes. Center field, Oscar Mercado. In right field, Mookie freaking Betts. We're going all in this year, baby. We're going all in. Oh my goodness gracious. This should be a fun time. I will see you in season number 3. Here we go, boys. We're out for a vengeance this year. So, here's what the lineup's going to look like. VR, Mercado, Betts, Reyes, Lindor, Ramirez, Santana, and then we got the other Santana, and then Roberto Perez. And then, let me just make sure, though, that all my lineups are set. Okay, what we're going to do in this case, there's no 70s in the lineup. We're just going to leave it like this. Reyes might just be a bench bat, to be honest. Well, actually, no. Naquin is definitely not starting. We're definitely going to give Mercado that spot. We have no lefties, but we have 4 switch hitters. So, we should be good in that spot. Naquin's definitely not going in. We're definitely putting Mercado in. And that's it. Now, take a look. We got the rotation. Bieber, Clevenger, Carrasco, Plesac, and Savall. Adam Plutko is in. Chase, Olsen, Perez, Whitgren. And then we got Simber and Brad Hand, the Padres teammates. Former Padres teammates, I should say. We're going all in this year. So, boys, let's freaking go Indians. Alright, guys, so here we go. We are in the draft. And to be honest, I think I'm just going to sim it this year because we're kind of going all in and we don't really have that much money. We have no money to sign our draft picks. There is not, thank goodness actually, that there is not a 99 potential in there. But you know what, man? Let's just go ahead and I'm just going to be, oh yeah, by the way, I should update you guys as well. We are currently, as it stands, 9 games, we're 9 games ahead in our division, so we're absolutely dominating. VR's doing actually really good for a guy that we have on a 1-year deal. Mercado's doing good. Mookie Betts is doing amazing. Reyes is doing really good. Lindor's doing really good. Ramirez is doing really good. I mean, just everybody's just, I mean, it's all clicking, man. It's all clicking, you know. We're moving on all cylinders. I mean, Clevenger, I would like a lower ERA, but I mean, I have nothing here. Garrett Richards, we actually signed him and we signed Kevin Gausman as well. Bottom half of the bullpen, though, is dominant. Like, we're straight just dominant in bottom half. I mean, Whitgren, 3.13 ERA. Simber with a 1.23. And then Brad Hand with a 3.32. Also, he has 15 saves on the year. So, I don't know if he'll be on track to do what he did last year, but he should be pretty close. Alright, guys, so here we go. We did finish the year at 98-64. We were worse than last year, but we still won the division. And look who we're taking on. The Oakland Athletics. The Yankees literally have just been dominant the last 3 years. Like, is it even a competition anymore? As you can see, though, 10 games up with the Twins. They actually still do make the playoffs, so very interesting. Take a look, AL West. Athletics get 91 wins, enough to win the division. Wild card, you got Rays and the Twins. Let me just quickly look as well. AL East, Yankees with 108 wins. Rays win 97. National League wild card, we got the Cubs and the Pirates both clinching. The Mets were close, but no cigar. Dodgers only get 90 wins, and yet they still win their division. So the NL West might be the worst division in baseball. The Reds with 100 wins, despite being one of the last teams in defense and speed, they still managed to get 100 wins, as well as the Cubs with 96, and the Pirates make the playoffs with 93 wins. And then you got the Phillies with 103 wins. So yeah, I mean, this is very, very interesting. So let's take a look. I'll just show you the league leaders. So VR led the league in stolen bases. I mean, really, that's just it. Let's check awards as well. Lindor and Betts both win the Gold Glove. And yeah, so pretty much, guys, here we go. We're facing Oakland. And this will be good, man. And also, Minnesota and the Yankees are facing off in the other bracket. Lose game 1, win game 2, win game 3, lose game 4, and we win game 5. We'll be taking on the Twins. 2 straight years, the Yankees have been dethroned. They must not be that good of a team. Minnesota, we lose game 1, lose game 2, lose game 3, lose game 4. We got swept. And the ALCS, they better win the damn World Series. They really better. And they do. They beat the Dodgers, who only had 90 wins. Okay, so what's going on, bro? They had 88 wins, and they won the World Series. I don't even know how that's possible, dude. I really don't understand that. Okay, so let's see who retired. Verlander actually retired. That's actually very interesting. He retired at the age of 39, so that's actually very interesting. Who else did retire? Robbie Cano ended up retiring. Great career for him. He will be inducted into the Hall of Fame in this game, but probably not in real life. Wade Davis ended up retiring. Kinsler ended up retiring. Excuse me, very interesting. Robinson Cano does get inducted. And for some reason, I don't know why they do not like to induct guys like Justin Verlander, which I don't get. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like. Smash 5 likes. Thank you guys so much for watching. But most importantly, stay classy.